Hi guys, this is Giacomo here with STL Tones, and in this video I'll introduce you the March update for AmpHub. We have a new preamp called Alchemy 2B with its matched power amp. This preamp is based on an Alembic F2B, a really rare and pretty awesome piece of gear made back in the days, based in turn on a Fender Dual Showman preamp section, so something that a lot of us love. We are in front of a 2 preamp with 2 independent preamp tone control sections, and thanks to AmpHub we have the ability of running the 2 identical channels both in series or parallel mode, and that's pretty great, isn't it? First of all, let me say that the controls on the preamp itself are pretty interactive one with each other, so please tweak it step by step at the initial stage to gain some confidence with the preamp. First of all, let's take a look of the interface. We find the same exact controls for both channels, and these controls are volume, bass, middle, treble, bright and pad. On the left side we find the channel blend mode, so in series or in parallel, and then the on-off switch, one for each channel. On the bottom area of the interface we find the power amp controls, so volume, resonance and presence. So for what can we see, everything is so easy. We have a few controls, and in fact it's easy, but please always remember what we said before, so every control is interacting with everything, so take this in mind when playing with this preamp. The routing is pretty simple. My guitars are going straight into my Avalon U5 DI box with an instance of AmpHub loaded, so all you hear is of course coming from AmpHub only. Now it's time to listen to some examples I made. Let's start with this sound that I found particularly great for arpeggios, 80s strums or whatever calls to a great clean sound. We are using only one channel. Let's have a listen. Now let's move to a dirtier sound, something in the edge of breakup, almost crunch kind of thing, using both channels in parallel. I find this sound very focused and harmonically rich, perfect for rhythms with a great dynamic range. Let's have a listen. Now let's jump to a preset I made with the 2 channels in series, something that is going to create some great vintage, unusual fuzzy tones that I really loved. I have a TS9 boosting the preamp section and nothing more in front, so the Alchemy is doing its magic. as most of the Fender-style preamp sections, we can use bass guitars in them too. So please don't worry, as I'm not a bass player, but I will play a quick example with my bass with this preamp in this context as well. So this is all for this video. If you're watching this, it means the update is online and ready to be downloaded. So head over to stltones.com and grab it, and of course, have fun!